Hello and welcome to your reading. I hope that you are doing great. This message will only find those that are meant to find that are a vibrational match to this frequency. So let's see what message you are a vibrational match to today. Got the Fool. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Moon. Okay. Now this energy right here is both speaking about your past energy as well as what is happening behind the scenes. The energy that you might not see right now, but that is as real as the energy that you can perceive with all of your senses. Okay. Unconsciously, behind the scenes, you know that everything is changing. Things are changing so fast that it's faster than any anxiety spiral that could stop it. That is why any anxiety spirals that you have had recently has not slowed you down and has not stopped you. You have continued to put in the work. You have continued to keep moving. You have continued to operate as this new version of yourself. You have continued to make the forward movements, even though it felt a bit crazy and you didn't know what was going on and what was happening. You're just becoming this new version of yourself. And even if the anxiety crept up and fear-based situations started playing out, you kept moving, you kept going, because the momentum that you have built behind the scenes is outrunning and is faster than any anxiety spiral can come up in your mind. Any anxiety spiral, it does not matter, because you are faster than this. The energy that you have accumulated over the last couple weeks is running faster than it. If this was a race, your momentum is in first place. And anxiety, limiting beliefs, and any doubtful anxiety spirals is not even in second place. It is falling behind. It is falling behind. Oh, now this is an interesting message. Wow. Okay, so behind the scenes right now, I'm not sure if you're doing any sort of social media, any sort of social media work, or if you're planning on auditioning for something or something that puts you in the public eye, that puts you in the public eye. I'm getting this situation being lined up for you currently and downloading into your unconscious energy and downloading behind the scene. Now, whether this is happening immediately in the present moment or in the near future, it is currently securing its slot in your unconscious realm, it's forming the habits, it's forming the daily routines unconsciously that will support this breakthrough when it happens. I feel like this is a viral moment. You are downloading the programs and the habits, the routines that will support the sustaining of this viral moment that's coming in for you. This moment of the public eye, you're seen, and there's a lot of commentary, there's a lot of input from people, there's a lot going on in that timeline, and it's very, very fast moving timeline. Is one thing after the next. You might even be on the news or something that you do, so your business could be on the news. You could be being programmed right now, like a marketing campaign, something like that. Okay, it's something that genuinely puts you in the public eye and that brings in a lot of commentary, a lot of commentary. Okay, so that's good. And you know what's interesting as well is, wow. So unconsciously, or there was a limiting belief here, and a fear of being seen. Yeah, there was a fear of being seen. Now, I see this interesting thing where like this fear of being seen, the main thing was like, what if they don't like you? What if you're not likable? Now I know for a fact I'm speaking to someone very unique. I'm speaking to someone that hasn't truly fit in life. They're just a bit different. They're a bit different than the rest. Obviously, because not everybody can go viral. Not everybody can be in the public eye. You can. Of course you're different than them. The thing that makes you different is the reason why you are able to even be in a situation where your energy is exposed to this frequency. That is what makes you different. And it doesn't matter if they like you. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. Because your soul tribe and your community, the people that are meant to find you and the people that are meant to be with you, they don't have to like you. They're your family. They're your soul tribe. They just have something to learn from you. And you have something to learn from them. And you are just as family. You don't have to like them. There's still a link though. They'll still be there. Liking, it does not matter. What matters is that you have something to say that they gotta watch. You've got something to say that they've gotta hear. You've got a product and they need access to it. Ooh, you're the person that they'll recognize. Wow, okay. So your soul community, like your soul tribe community, they'll just recognize you. Like that's it. It's an immediate thing. Like when you recognize a soul tribe member, and it's not like, oh, you slowly became a fan of this person and it took a while for you to actually understand them and to actually like them, but slowly they grew on you and now you're just like a fan of them. No, it's just like that. It is just like that. You feel like you've known the person your whole life. They're in your soul tribe. It's a recognition. Wow. Hanged Man. Judgment. The Devil. Okay, so in the present moment, there's actually a message coming through from your spirit guides. So your spirit guides are like, in the present moment, you are actively using your energy to try and resist a habit and a habit that you have been trying to overcome. So if this habit is like procrastination, or it's sugar, or it's vaping, or it's just changing your habits and actually showing up, actually showing up the way that you want in order to change your life and doing the work that will change your life, breaking that procrastination cycle, you're using your energy for it. And your spirit guides are like, wait, you don't have to use your energy for this, okay? You don't have to use your energy in order to resist this. You don't have to. Just change your perspective about it. Stop believing the lie that you are somebody that procrastinates. Stop believing the lie, because you're not. You're not. If you were naturally somebody that procrastinates, you would never even know that you are procrastinating, ever. If you even have the conscious awareness in the slightest form that you have procrastinated, or you look at the clock and oh my gosh, it's suddenly 5 p.m., that is awareness right there. That is awareness. You are not a natural procrastinator. It is not programmed into your DNA. In fact, the opposite. Because you are able to consciously be aware of it, you're able to change it. Just stop believing the lie. Okay? Every time that you feel like you're going to procrastinate, because usually somebody is like this, okay? Somebody, they get to work, but then they start scrolling on their phone and suddenly it's 5 p.m. and now the day is done, okay? But usually before that happens, they have thoughts. They have lots of thoughts about all the work that they have to get done and all the stuff that they have to do and all the deadlines that they have to reach, and lots and lots and lots of different spiral thoughts about this. And they're like, oh, they hope they get it done in time, and oh my gosh. And then they start to like feel like, oh, but then they're not even going to have any time for leisure, and they're not going to have any time for this, they're not going to have time for that. You tell it is a lie. When those thoughts come up, you say, you are lying. You say it to your mind, to those thoughts. You're like, you are lying. You are lying. I will get up and I will go do these things right now. So when you have that urge to go scroll on social media for an hour, you tell your mind you're lying. That urge is lying. You say that to your mind. You say, you are lying. I'm not going to go scroll right now for an hour. I have things to do. When your mind tells you that you are craving something that you don't want to be eating right now, you're like, you're lying. You're lying. No, you are lying. You're not somebody that craves that. It is a lie. It's a lie that wants to keep you the same way that it's been lying to you for years. It's a lie. So that's like the direct thing right now from your spirit guides. Just recognize the lie. Okay? Call it out. Call judgment on its ass. And soon you'll realize this. Okay? Even just doing that and like telling your mind, you're lying. You're lying. I don't want to procrastinate. You're lying. I'm way too excited to get this work done. You lie. You saying that to your mind, eventually your mind will literally like think twice before it even gives you an urge that you're going to call it out on. Okay, your subconscious mind is incredibly fast processing and super, super intelligent. So it's going to be like, oh, wait, that's actually a lie. That's a lie. I shouldn't lie to myself. I can't lie to myself. Oh my gosh, that's not true. What is the opposite of that? That must be true. Because your spirit guides are just noticing that you're using a lot of your energy to actively try and resist when there is no real urge. It's a lie. You're not actually wanting to do those things. You're not actually actively trying to resist it. It's a lie. Okay, there's no real urge. Okay. And then where the magic happens, this is the subconscious mind. This is where the programming happens. Alright, so I'm seeing like the funniest thing right now when I'm looking at these cards. Okay. So first of all, I just want the truth. That's that card right there. Literally, I don't know if you can see that. It says, I just want the truth. And then it says, accountability. Accountability is a vibe. Okay? So what I'm getting from this is, I feel like this is more your spirit guides like giving information. I have never viewed it in this way before. So kudos to your spirit guides for like making this information available, because this is an incredible way to view it, to view things. So you're not your mind. I know that. You know that. You're not your mind. It's just your mind. You're not your brain. It is just your brain. You're not even your body. You are the spirit. You are the power that is within the body, that is powering the body, that is powering the mind, but you are not your mind. If you were your thoughts, and if you were your mind, you would not be aware of your thoughts. Because how can you both be aware of your thoughts? Who's the one that's aware of it? You're the one that's aware of it. The thought comes, you are the awareness behind the thought. If you were the thought, you wouldn't have been aware of anything. In fact, if you were the thought, you would be nothing other than a thought. You wouldn't be a body. You would be nothing else. You would just be thoughts. If you were the brain, you won't be the body. You would just be the brain. The same thing if you were the body, you would simply just be the body. You won't have any thoughts. Because that's not your job. Your job is not to think. Your job is just to be the body. You are the power and the awareness that is sustaining all of it. And the power that you are is aware. Okay? So, you're also a human being. Weaponize. Oh my gosh, your spirit guides are elite. I've never viewed things like this before. Okay, so weaponize that anxiety. Okay? You're a person. You are a person the exact same way that 10 other people are people. And sometimes anxiety comes up, and anxiety is like, do they like me? Did I say the right thing? Think about how you would feel, how embarrassed you would feel, okay? If you actively lied to someone and they knew you were lying. Like they had the receipts, they knew you were lying. And you lied. Won't you feel humiliated and so embarrassed? You'd feel like, oh my gosh, you just want to crawl under a rock. You wouldn't really know what to say because it's uncomfortable. Now you have to own up to your lie. Now you have to, and just that feeling is just so uncomfortable. I'm feeling that like level of uncomfortability right now. And for those of you empaths, you're feeling it too. And yeah, that's uncomfortable. There's an icky feeling. So weaponize it. You're a person. You catch yourself on those lies. You catch your brain on those lies. Your mind, your thought patterns, your subconscious mind, you catch it on the lies. You're like, whoa, you just lied. I done caught your ass. I am aware of the fact that you have lied. It won't want to lie to you anymore because you're a person. You are a real life person the exact same way that a person outside of you is a real life person. And even if your brain tries to come up with things right now and be like, oh, but nobody will know, only you will know. You'll still know. You know directly that it was a lie. You know it's a lie. That's embarrassing, you know? And then make yourself feel like, ew, you just lied to me. Like, don't do that again. That's like gross. Don't do that. You know, you do that to yourself. I'm telling you, I feel like you're building a stronger relationship with yourself as well. And then also becoming more aware of your subconscious mind and your thought patterns. And this relationship that you're building with yourself is actually going to sustain for a very, very long time. It's an accountability relationship that you have with yourself, that you don't tolerate lies. You've already most now told it that you're not a person that procrastinates. So if it tries to gives you urges to procrastinate, you're like, oh my gosh, the lies. Aren't you not embarrassed lying to me like this? You know? Okay, so this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. Bye.